Welcome back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Hey, dude. How you feeling? Happy Wednesday.
Let me
Get into it.
let me break it down.
Get right into it, buddy.
I just feel lucky.
Oh,
And I feel happy.
I like this.
And I'm in love still.
Mm.
And it just feels so good.
So love is real, is what you're
Love
saying?
is real, bro.
It exists.
And I just feel great, man.
Wow.
Life is good.
What would you tell yourself last year when you go like loveless? I mean, you had love. but
I
not
feel like
that
I wouldn't
good.
tell him anything because like I feel like he had to feel that.
Mm.
He had to be like, I don't know what to do.
Die alone.
I think I'm gonna give up.
He had to go through it.
You had to go through it,
Yeah.
man, just to get hit in the face,
Yep.
blindsided.
Yep.
How about we start it off?
Please.
Margot gave me a couple questions.
Well, you just dropped her name,
Yeah, I did.
but now people are going to be looking her up.
I know, that's what I'm scared of.
So bleep her out.
And there's already people approaching her, and it makes me want to kill them.
Really? How do you feel about that?
Oh, hey again, career coaching guys. Check it out. Let's say you get out of college, you're trying to get a job. You send out all your resumes, and you don't know what to do. Well,
No
let me
idea.
tell you. Let's say you don't know how to. Have you ever thought about like actually being able to answer questions the right way? You think it's just like out of college you're set?
Mm.
Sometimes not. Sometimes you are. Sometimes you can grab a job and you're lucky. But if you're struggling, we're going to send you to Coach O at O'HaganCareerCoaching.com. And he's doing one-on-one classes. He's doing like mock interviews. He's going to coach you up. He's going to put you in the big game. Think of it as a game. You got to gamify it. Interview questions, prep, how to dress, personality-wise, how to be real, how to incorporate your stories into yourself and be able to on the fly, like quickly and efficiently, weave that story into like a job position, like getting a job.
Straight up.
Because that's what it is. It's experience, right? So you got to know how to weave that story into your resume, how to explain it in the right way. And he's got a great program. I think he has a gold package right now. It's what, $450?
$450.
$450 on the website. Go to HaganCareerCoaching.com. You can check it all out. AnytimeAftersLive.com. Adam Louder in the Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas area. Dude, he's doing online classes. Filling up. He's got a free TikTok you can start learning right now if you're unsure. But if you're trying to act, if you're trying to live truthfully under imaginary circumstances, under the Meisner technique, he's going to teach you that. He's been doing it. He's one of the, honestly, just a great friend, but also just a great person because he's so passionate about it.
Mm.
You got to learn for the people that are most passionate about the craft because it is a craft. And what's a craft? You got to practice it every day. And I almost threw up.
You almost threw up there.
I have to practice it every day. So go to AnytimeAftersLive.com and learn. Patreon.com/YouHeardPod. You see that? I caught myself.
Right away.
If you want to throw us a bone, if you want to help us out, if you like what we do, we're a small community, but we're strong. And we're willing and we're ready.
Mm.
And we're trying to do our best, man.
And we rub our feet while we're going to sleep. And we massage each other's shoulders.
Yes. And we have extra content on the Patreon. Have some fun,
Some
And if
fun.
you want to throw us $1, it helps us out.
Helps us out.
Thank you.
Helps us out.
Dude.
When people approach your girl.
I hate it because we're so far away.
Oh.
Not that far away,
that
but
would drive me nuts.
dude, I'm just like,
you get that
You know when
rage?
you start hearing, she's like, oh, you know what happened today? I'm like,
Oh.
I go, what happened? I go, what happened? And I
This
know where it's
guy
going.
just came up. to
Yeah, I
me.
was in my car and then I saw a guy approaching me and I said, oh, really?
Mm.
Was he noticing you in the car?
Mm.
It's like, yeah, he was waving.
Mm.
But she's great. She just drives away and goes,
Good. She drives off.
yeah,
She hits 40, 0 to 60 in 3
Yeah.
seconds. And she's waving.
she's gone. She gave me a couple questions because I asked.
Oh, thank you.
Which I thought would
Thank
be-
you, miss. I almost said her name too.
You can say it. Why not?
Yeah.
Your family, man.
All right. I want to. Okay.
Gave me questions from, it's cool. Her parents have like a kind of, like the We're Not Really Strangers game?
Yes.
It's kind of like that, but like I guess a different
Another
one.
version of it.
And it's cool that like some like adults kind of buy that.
How about that? Adults want to get deep.
Yeah. I think it's awesome.
That exists. Yeah, dude.
I think it's called Prospered is the card.
Oh,
game.
cool.
And I think it looks like an older one, which is kind of cool.
Dude, I got to bring the one Adam brought me for Christmas.
Yes, you do.
Next week.
You got to bring the new
next
one.
week. I'll bring. Thank you for the question.
Do you want to start at like level 1, kind of like simple?
Yeah, let's work through it.
All right, we'll get to the harder one.
Yeah.
There's 3.
Okay.
What grosses you out?
Great question. Chewing with your mouth open. People chewing with their mouth open really grosses me out. If I'm out somewhere and I hear you chewing, or if it's the worst when you're with someone and you didn't realize it that they chew with their mouth open. Then you realize it. You're like, I can't unhear it and I can't unsee it.
What's a thing that you've like someone's done that you're like, oh no, but you haven't told them?
Fuck. Oh, that's hard.
Mine is a breath.
That's always,
dude. It's hard.
Rough. It's not hard. Me. Is it me? No, please. No,
I'm kidding. You're not. No, it's not you.
God,
it's not you.
Oh my God,
I wouldn't say that though.
Dude, that hurts when you know someone and it's the worst. You're like, brother, do you not know?
Like, dude, have you had dude, I just bought Altoids.
Dude, I was working with someone, they had that, and I was like, God. Like, you don't know? You don't smell it? Holy shit.
Yeah.
It's the worst. That's yours?
Yeah.
Breath?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a gross one. Oof. That's tough, man.
Do you have anything, though, that you've, like, kept?
With someone who I didn't tell them?
Or just something you, like, you were like, ooh, but you haven't really, like, said anything?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Though. Oh, yeah? You think it'd give it away?
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
You'd give it away? Okay.
Yeah, I think it would. It was like a private... I don't know how to put it. Like something I walked in on, and it was like a function of the body that is meant for private. And I saw it, and I was like, oh man, and then I was like, it's fine.
Was that with me?
No, yeah, it was you actually, dude. It was you. And I was like, it's all good. Like, don't worry about it. And then we never talked about it again. Like since that.
Remember when you would go to my apartment and you like look through the window?
Yes.
I was like, can't do anything anymore. Can't do nothing no more.
You don't know what I'm going to show.
I got to go to the closet.
I always said that window by your but you'll never turn the blinds the right way. You always left the blinds the wrong way. And if you understand what I'm talking about and you're listening, there's a way you turn blinds if you're on the inside of the house so that people on the outside of the house can't look in. And
I know when we figured that out.
And we figured it out.
No, we figured it out.
But you had them like wide open.
That's my color blindness, man.
No, it has nothing to do with color, dude. It has nothing to do with color. How about you? Have you seen anything besides a breath that like you've held on to and you haven't told them? It grossed you out? And you never said it?
You ever see people like digging?
Yeah.
Just digging, dude.
Dig? Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Just going
for it, bro. Clearing out the sinus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that. Oof. Humans are like we are beautiful, but man, we are animals. We get grungy.
We're animals.
Yeah. You know what I don't like too when and I get this way, but like greasy.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
And I get that way, but
really?
But I shower like twice a day sometimes.
Me too.
I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't like doing it. I spent like the weekend over my cousins one day, and I'm like, I just felt like, I was like, oh, I just feel nasty.
You didn't shower and you're like, I
feel disgusting.
Damn.
For one day.
I know, bro. That's how I feel. Like I'm worried about camping and stuff. I'm like, I'm gonna get all greasy and like gross.
Yeah. That's
why my camper needs to be outfitted with like a shower.
Yeah, you need a bougie shower.
I need something, bro, for my face.
You need a water bottle in here.
Yeah, man. I shower, dude, once a day, twice a day sometimes.
I do twice. Especially if I go to the gym. Yeah. I have to shower.
Oh, me too.
I don't get people are crazy. They go to bed after like the gym or dude, work.
If you go to the gym and you just keep going, you don't shower?
It's crazy.
Bro, I was
crazy.
I was just at a supermarket. I was getting basil because, hey, every supermarket apparently doesn't carry basil anymore.
It's true.
I went to like 3. I went to 3. And the last one, I'm finally there. I'm in the self-checkout. Of course, I'm trying to scan the basil. I got everything in my car already. I'm just trying to scan the basil. The basil's not scanning. So I'm at the self. I'm like, does anyone work here? Can anyone help me scan this? So this guy comes over. God bless him. He had like, he's really unique, like ponytail, young, like oddly young, like 20, 21, but like sick ponytail, full beard, like 5 feet tall. Stunk to high heaven, bro. Oof. Like that.
What do you smell like?
Just meat, dude. You know, just meat in the sun, man. Yeah, like that always surprises me.
Oof.
Because I know if I forgot to wear deodorant and I played a game or I went to box or whatever, or I worked out, I'm going to stink. And I know I'm going to stink.
Yeah.
I'm going to smell myself.
I feel bad when I'm like, I get home from work and I go to the gym.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I run for a little bit and I start smelling like sweat. I'm like, oh no.
No, BO is a different
I don't
story.
feel good.
No, but he was cooking at work.
I don't even when people say like, they're like, oh, it's not healthy to shower every day. Like your hair.
Oh, I heard that.
I'm like,
the natural oils are
do I
good
want
for
to
you.
look like I'm a grease ball?
I can't do it.
No.
I can't do it.
So I simply am going to shower every day.
Yeah.
I've been hitting myself with the every morning now because I don't want, you know, my problem is too, I'll shower twice a day, but then I wake up and I just have the craziest bed hair.
Oh, yeah.
So then I'd be like, well, what's the solution?
Right.
Because I try to just do whatever and nothing works. So I have to shower.
Yeah.
I like wash my head in the sink.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't work.
I totally understand.
Yeah. So it pisses
Yeah,
me
when mine
off.
dries out, when it's short like that, it just poofs.
Yeah.
It just like shoots around. And I'm like, damn, I got to slick it back or slick it around or something. Yeah, bro. I don't miss those days.
Let's move on to the second question.
Let's move on, buddy. Moving on.
This is and these cards have like 4 different categories, I guess, on the card.
Okay.
And 4 different questions. I should have probably said that.
Oh, damn.
that last one, what grosses you out, was in love and romance for some reason.
I guess in like oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that would be.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Love and romance.
What grosses you out?
Yeah. I guess does it bring you closer? It would bring you closer. And like a first date.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah.
What if like a girl takes you out?
But then that'd be like, then if someone says something, I'd be like, oh no.
I know, that's what I was just thinking.
I can't do it.
What if she said to you like first thing and it's like the thing you do all the time? You're like, no. You're like, me too.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And then you're lie.
And then you're living in lies.
Dude, you lie from the beginning. It happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I did. I was like, liar.
Yeah.
At first.
There's been things that I've...
No. But like very first.
Yeah.
And then you're right past it.
I'll say that like, I feel like in this relationship, it's been a lot of like, there has been a lot of things that are like being left as like, I'm holding on to.
Yeah.
You know?
The sooner the better.
Yeah. Which is kind of nice and refreshing. Very refreshing. All right. Second question. This is family and childhood.
Ooh.
Describe the most gifted member of your family.
That's a great question.
Gifted.
The most gifted.
Yeah. That's tough.
That's a great question. I never think of that.
Oh, I actually want to look up the meaning of gifted.
Whoa. Wow, why am I struggling with this?
Right? Having exceptional talent or natural ability.
I think my dad. He could draw really well.
Yeah.
Very good, like artistry.
Yeah, dude.
Oddly. Like he used to have a pad, like a sketch pad.
Yeah.
And he would draw all the characters of shows I used to watch and stuff when I was little.
Yeah.
It would take him like nothing. He'd take a pencil, he'd shade, he would do all this stuff. And it just came to him like it seemed like he just understands how to draw. I don't know how, but innate ability. So I would say my dad.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder, when you told me that, I was like, that's really cool. You know, I wouldn't think of that.
Me neither.
Of him, you know?
Me neither, bro.
It's just like a hidden thing.
Yeah.
I'm kind of lucky. Like, I feel like most of my family is so gifted.
Really?
Like, with some things like that. Even like my brother with art stuff, you know what I mean? He's also like, growing up more, he was good at it. And also I remember like when I first got into like doing little videos and stuff like that, I was always so, and then I started going to college and he kind of stopped doing video stuff. And I was still so kind of amazed that since like he started kind of all that stuff and for some reason had an eye for like composition and stuff like that, just from nothing, no learning. And like I would learn and like there's people in my classes that they have nothing on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it makes no sense. You know, it's interesting. You know, he has an innate kind of ability for that, like an eye for visual composition and stuff. So that's really cool. But also like my dad, music, taught himself guitar, was building guitars and stuff, heavy metal, like killing it, played soccer, like so many like different talents, you know what I mean? And like building things and, you know, he can build anything, figure something out just with his hands, do whatever. My mom too, with art, like she was a great like same thing, drawing, painting.
Really?
Yeah, just, I don't know. Family of artists.
Yeah. Our
In a
mothers
way.
share the same career.
Yeah.
That's a wild
Hairstyling. That is
connection.
creative too.
I know.
You know?
Yeah, my mom's creative in that
Yeah.
way for sure. My mom's always been creative with the hair stuff.
Sometimes those like TikToks pull up for like hair cutting stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, man. Like, this shit's hard.
No, some of it
It
is.
really is hard.
My mom
It's
was
impressive.
she was big on older people's hair.
Yeah.
I don't know why. That was just like the crowd that like started
Yeah.
to go to her place. And so when I'd spend the summers with her at her salon, I'd be sweeping floors and like just smelling the perms.
Oh,
And we had that thing where you come down,
Yeah.
like they'd have the rollers in their hair with the perm stuff, and then
Yeah.
it's like a big dome. They
yeah.
put it on.
Yeah.
I used to just put my head in it and just blows hot air on you. It felt so good, dude. I would just sit there with these old women,
That's
just
awesome.
like chilling in this perm seat.
I was always so scared to go in the salon. It's all like younger
it's a weird
women
environment,
and stuff.
man.
I'm like,
You know what's weird though? My uncle, my uncle Ernie, it was his salon, which is weird. He's like this older Italian dude, like
Yeah.
very machismo, like man's
man.
man.
Italians got a little metrosexual in it. Right?
But he's like old school too. He wasn't like,
I feel
hey,
you.
like,
Yeah.
it was very old school.
Yeah.
But he was cutting women's hair like it was nobody's business.
Heck yeah.
It's crazy.
Heck yeah, dude.
I don't know. There was nothing like,
It's an art form, man.
yeah, I guess.
It
I don't
really
know,
is.
bro.
It
But
is.
yeah, I forget sometimes, bro. I was in that salon all day.
Yeah.
All day.
That's
bro.
awesome.
Listening to the oldies on the radio, bro. I had a little TV with an antenna. It was like one of the first portable TVs. And if you like strung it a certain way, you could throw on like some like SpongeBob or something on it, you know? Like some
Yeah.
old show.
yeah.
Or like Little Bear or something.
Yeah.
I used to have that. I'd run across the street to 7-Eleven and get like a box of Entenmann's cookies and just all day, just fucking diabetes,
go.
baby. Like just when you were that young, it didn't matter. Like, and I felt like the sweets, they tasted different back then.
Mm.
The cereals,
Yeah.
weren't they different? You ever have like
Yeah.
cereal now and it's like it doesn't taste the same?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my
I feel like
taste
they took out
buds.
sugar, dude.
Something changed. The recipes changed, bro. But I heard they're taking away Red 5 or whatever now, or
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff's about to change
One of
too.
those.
Yeah, but
Dang.
yeah,
Bring
bro.
it back, man.
Bring it back, bro.
Bring back the red 40.
Bring it back. We need that. That's it.
Dude.
Red 40. That's it.
Our brain's got microplastics, man. Okay, whatever.
We're
Let's
gonna be
just do it.
fine. It makes you strong.
I was talking to Mark about the Little Debbie's,
Yeah.
the oatmeal cream pies.
Oh,
Dude.
dude.
I swear if I bought one of those right now, it'd be gone in a second.
Why is that?
It'd be gone in a minute, dude.
when I was like 13, bro. I remember we would just get them and I'd go to town.
Dude,
And I was an only child. It was just
Ugh.
me.
I remember I would never like be able to buy any of these like in the supermarkets, and I only had them in school.
Oh,
Like you can pick stuff.
Vend them?
Dude, all I would do, no lunch. I'd just get 10 of these cookies, man. I'd eat them all. That was my lunch for like months.
Dude, imagine think about where you'd be today if when we were kids, we were only fed healthy stuff. Dude, we'd be machines, right? Because where did all that shit go?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
The stuff that must be like blocked in my body, like
Ugh.
the valves and the fucking.
Talking about blocked, this might be a little too graphic for people.
Oh no.
I went to an aquarium with my cousin too over the weekend, and it was Adventure Aquarium in Camden, which is right next to Philly. So I was like, "Yo, let's go to Philly, get a Philly cheesesteak."
Did you go?
We went to Jim's, yeah, amazing.
Wait, Jim's?
Jim South.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the classic one. It's like the most popular one, probably.
Well,
It's not the best one.
This is a debate right here.
Really?
Best cheesesteak in Philly, of course.
Yeah. Do you have one?
I've only had the two touristy spots, and I don't want to ever go back again.
Which ones?
Pat's and Geno's, and I never want to go back.
Oh, okay.
I want to
I
do
think this is like the third one.
I want to do something where it's like D'Alessandro's. or
Yeah,
like
you got to go to John's Roast Pork.
John's Roast Pork.
That's the one you got to like in advance set it up and everything.
Really?
It's supposed to be really good. I want to go to in Camden.
Mm.
Anthony Bourdain said it was the best cheesesteak of all time.
Can we go?
I'm down. It's called Donkey's Place.
Extra content for the Patreon.
I'm down, dude. I want to go. It was closed. That's why I couldn't go. But he said it's
How
like
far? That's like an hour.
hour
Hour and a half?
hour and
Two?
45.
So
45.
I'll do it.
I'm down. We got to go to Pittsburgh still.
I know.
Just saying. Oh, I just booked a trip to Texas.
For when? When do you go?
March.
You're going? Let's go, baby.
Let's just say your boy's missing his girl.
Oh, I love this.
Let's just say I'm missing my girl.
Yeah, you're
And
a man now.
I want to go, man.
You're a man.
And I gotta meet the parents.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
Great. I feel awesome.
You should.
I'm ready.
Yeah, it's time.
Honestly, dude, I'm just like, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm chilling. Like, let's just get things a moving.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
I just booked a flight too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Late
dude.
April.
Come on.
We're
That's funny. We both booked it.
we'll both be in Texas, just different months. But
That's funny.
But that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's amazing.
Congrats
bro.
to us.
You're gonna meet
Another
the fam.
Yeah, dude. Dude, long distance sucks.
I know.
But it's
bro.
also something about it makes it worth it. Obviously.
It's like
But-
you have to be in it.
Yeah.
There's no
sugarcoating
no
it.
way.
It's like if we weren't in it, then we wouldn't be doing
What's the
this.
point? Yeah.
Wouldn't be
You
doing
wouldn't
this.
put yourselves through this.
Yeah.
No way. The best part I think is you guys get to just like get to know each other in and
Yeah.
out. There's like nothing,
Yeah.
you know?
That's literally what it's been.
It really is. It's
That's what
like
it's been.
there's nothing like I know who you are, you know who I am. We like each other so much and we're like best friends.
Yeah.
That's like you have to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
You really got to
That's
dig
what it
each
is.
other as people.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the coolest thing, and I think that investment early, like this circumstance you're in, it pays off in the long run.
100%.
That's what I think.
100%.
It either works really well or
Yeah.
you break it off like super early and
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
fuck this. Like a lot
Yeah,
of people
yeah.
do, but
It really like it weeds out the
yeah.
if you could find someone.
If
Maybe
you
that's
could
good
find
advice.
someone.
If you could find someone that's willing to figure that out.
Oh my gosh. Do it.
Yeah, it's like why would you do that and not be like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah. And just to
No point.
see you guys growing as
Yeah.
far as like when you met
Yeah,
and
dude.
to this point.
It's wild.
I'm like, as a third party watching, I'm like, this is definitely going to work. Like,
Yeah.
this is for
100%.
the long haul, man.
This is it.
No pressure, but like, this is
This is
this
it,
a
man.
beautiful one.
That's it.
I just posted some shit here.
Yeah.
That reminded me of you guys.
I was so corny. I was like, I don't believe in soulmates, man. That's what I say, dude.
You said
That's
that?
what I say when I'm alone with
I
him.
believe in soulmates.
That's what I do.
But this is
I don't
from
really believe in soulmates. man.
this is from John Steinbeck, one of my
Ooh.
favorite authors, probably
I gotta read John Steinbeck.
one of the
I never
best
have.
American authors all time. He says in The Winter of Our Discontent, I guess I'm trying to say, grab anything that goes by. It may not come around again. And when I think about you guys and your relationship, you can speak to it. It's so rare you find one person that reflects the love you've been missing right back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're like, I know this is home.
It like almost doesn't make sense. It just does not compute sometimes.
It should.
The fact, like, I don't know. When I just like look at her face, I'm just like, I don't know. Just like how after all these years, how is this the time? Like, what is like? I'm trying to like calculate like where did I turn right? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
It's inexplainable, you know.
100%.
But it's just beautiful
Yeah, it is.
because it's the most purest like feeling I've ever felt.
Yeah, man.
And I feel like everyone around me can also see that
100%.
and feel that.
I do.
The closest people to me,
I see it.
which is wild. And it just makes me so like excited for life,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Does it make you fearless in a way?
In a way, yeah. Yeah, like I can get through whatever,
Yeah.
you know? Like I'm good now, man.
Right?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And even like, that's like kind of maybe like a naive thing too. You know what I mean? It's like things are going to happen,
course.
right? Life's still going to go on. But
course.
it's like, I got a team. I got a team now, you know?
Got a squad now.
I got someone that I can grow with, and
That's right.
we both want to grow and figure things out, and it's what it's supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
everything feels so right,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing really feels wrong.
100%.
You know?
100%, dude.
Magic.
I'm happy for you. Both
Thank
of you.
dude. Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you need anything,
No, you can.
if you need anything in Texas, I'll be right there. You call me up. Uncle Davey will be there.
Thoughts and opinions.
Can you guys call me Uncle Davey from now on?
No. Thoughts and opinions.
Come on, man.
This is the real one.
Okay.
How much of your potential are you using, and why?
Great question.
So good, right?
Excellent question. You start.
It's tough, dude. I feel like you always have to leave room because, like, that's just how life is.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm at like a man. I feel like I'm at like a 70 because I feel like I can make things happen. I could do things, and I don't feel like I'm ever, lacking in ways. I can figure stuff out, and new avenues pop up, and I'm not like staying stagnant. I'm growing, and that makes me feel like my potential is like unraveling, right? I do think there's like another, like more levels to where I can be with that. I'm at like the base level still, and I want to like get this next level of running stuff, doing bigger things.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. So a solid 70.
I think 70.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
And I hear you. And I'm probably going to echo something close. I feel, I don't know how true it is because potential's like, I don't know what my potential is. So it's hard for me to like say what I'm using or how much I'm implementing of my potential. I don't know how I can even call it. I think sometimes I feel like I've spent it all, and it's just like I had it all, I had all my potential, and I was at 100%, and then I'm not anymore. Or sometimes I feel like I have a lot of room to grow. Most of the time I feel like I have a lot of room to grow, and I feel good about that now. So I would say like 50% of my potential. And why? Because I'm still finding ways to grow as a man and as Dave. I being intentional with my time. Like I started to be intentional with my time this year, and I felt my potential increase in certain areas of my life, in my creative life, in my relationship. I also saw weaknesses in my friendship where I can like do more now, or I've been lacking. So in that way, there's more potential there to grow. Like creatively, I feel like I'm firing on all cylinders again, and I feel like I'm at like 85 to 90% of my potential, maybe a little less, 80, because I can do more, I can write more, I can try to produce more, I'm throwing myself into acting worlds again, which is like really exciting.
Yeah.
So I feel like I've upped it there. My awareness of my day, like how Dave is day to day, I'm realizing that I have a lot of room to grow in that department with recognizing the gifts I have in my life and then stopping and enjoying them. Like today with my keys, like I lost my keys. I left my keys in my apartment.
The worst feeling ever.
It's the worst feeling. Like your stomach drops. As soon as the door closes, I walk outside and I'm like, where are they? Where are they? And now I can't come to the podcast studio. Now we're behind an hour. And I'm already thinking like 7 steps ahead of like how I messed up. He's going to be pissed. I'm screwing his day up. What Lena's going to be upset. I got to call her to get the keys, and I'm just like feeling like a piece of shit. And it was like that fast where I was like, wow, why am I so mad at myself for keys being in like a bowl upstairs and I just forgot? Like, so, I sat down in my car because my car was open and it was like sun was still out. Wasn't that cold. It was like somewhat a little bit warm. I was dressed appropriate. So I was like, I'll sit in my car for a second, kind of chill. And I remember my journal was in my car. So I started writing in my journal, and I hadn't written in my journal for a few days. And so I took the time, like I told you, I was like, I think I'm going to journal about this. So I started journaling, and I was amazed at what came out of me because I was like, I was upset a minute ago at myself. I took a breath, sat down, started writing. And then what came out of me was that maybe God has like gently nudged me into a place of like humble peace and presence.
Mm.
Like he just gave me a little shove. Like in that little action of leaving the keys inside, instead of me going to the next thing and rushing to the next thing to get to the next thing, then to get home, because then I got to make dinner and then get to bed at a certain time so that I can wake up and then do that's sometimes I get into that mode of like, what's next? Like I'm not even here. I'm not enjoying the journey anymore. The journey is just what's getting me to the next thing I need to get to. It's a rush. It's like an A to B. The between doesn't matter, but I'm realizing the between is everything. Like the journey from where I am now and this moment of like getting to wherever I'm going to get to. Like the podcast is going to end at some point. We literally have a timer.
Yeah.
But the journey of the podcast is the reason the podcast exists. It's not to just like do this, record some stuff, and then end it. And then we did it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's the journey of it. So I was reminded of that today, and I'm going to take that into my tomorrow. And I think that increases my potential of like being a human being and just like enjoying my life. I hope this is a long-winded answer, but I hope I have a lot of moments of this throughout the year because I know it'll increase whatever potential I have and make me more joyfully alive. And then I could create, and then I could love more. Then I could not take for granted like people who love me. Someone said something about, I thought it was really interesting about just be careful if you're counting the stars. One day you'll look back and realize you forgot about the moon. Like you were too busy counting all this that you forgot of like this big beautiful thing that was right here loving you the whole time. And I feel like it's easy to do that, and I have to be very careful because I'm like a love addict who is like consume, what's next, and I have to be constantly checking myself. And my vices, I got to be really careful with too, bro. You have vices? You have things you go to just like numb out when you're uncomfortable, or?
I've been pretty good right now.
That's awesome, man.
I've been doing okay.
Do you have a history of them at all?
I think probably like overconsumption of things. Probably.
Overconsumption?
Yeah.
Right on.
Kind of in all aspects.
Like food for me, like
yeah, like food,
games.
Games, watching things, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just distracting myself.
Yeah.
With other things.
Yeah. I need to get off the phone, I'm realizing too, bro. I'm having
my hours are so messed up because I'm just on call all the time.
Yeah.
It's like bad.
I know.
But it makes me be like, oh, then like, I'm doing well because I'm actually not. It's all like, fake.
That freaks me out now, that phone, bro.
Yeah.
But just to speak on potential, dude, like to finish it, wrap it up.
Yeah.
Like spiritually, I think that's what I'm trying to get at. Spiritually, this is bugging me, the phone. And it makes me run to my vices. Also, comparison. And I heard a story last week, and I was like, Mike might like this as like a reference, because I know you've been dabbling a little bit into like who God is and if he's real and spirituality and all that.
Yeah.
And so in Christianity there's sin, right? Like there's something you can know is inherently wrong, and when you do that, you're actively turning away from God, like you're turning your back on God, right? And we all have the capability of like, and we all do it every day in little ways and big ways, like you can't lie, right? Like it's one of the commandments, like you can't lie. Well, I lie big and small sometimes without even thinking about it, like little ways, big ways. So I can never do this. Like I'll never be a good person, And anyway, the story was there was this man, and he was in a field. He was in this big field, and there was a fence on the field, right? And God was there, and the devil was there. And God said, I want you to be on this side of the fence with me, right? But if you do that, like you gotta follow my rules, right? And I love you, and I want you to be here, and I've got beautiful things for you. Like I promise you, like all this is going to be yours. And then the devil's on the other side, and he's like, brother, you can hang with me. Like, I've got everything that you want in this world, all of it. You want to be famous? Like, you want to have a lot of money? You want to have girls all over you? Like, you want that nice car, that house, that security, all that shit. Like, I got you. Trust me. Like, hang with me. And the guy goes, I got it. I got it. I'm going to get on the fence. So he hops on the fence, right? And he goes, this is where I want to be. I got God. He's right here next to me. And yeah, I like to numb out, buck around a little bit. Like, I like to scratch that itch that I got in me. And things start to go dark. He's like, what's happening? Devil says, well, you're mine now. He goes, no, I'm not. Like, I was on the fence. I did not jump on your field. I did not choose you. And he goes, oh, he goes, that's funny. He goes, yeah, the fence was mine. You can't have both. The fence is his. Yeah. So that like kind of woke me up to, how am I spiritually? Am I 1 foot in, 1 foot out? And what does that mean? What am I choosing really? Yeah. You know, am I all in? Am I all in on anything? And that was like a question that like I wanted to like explore for myself more in my life. Yeah. What am I all in on?
That's good.
You know, no doubt. I'm seeing it to the end. What am I all in on? Am I all in on God, or do I like it when it suits me, when He suits me? I like the good parts, not the bad parts. I like church when it's fun. I like the songs. I don't like being told what to do, so I'll dabble. You know, in that way, and in other ways. You know, it was an interesting story, and like image of what being on the fence is like in a spiritual sense. Yeah. You know? I
like it.
Yeah, dude. Makes me think, man.
Fence.
Being on the fence.
Do you have something you're 100% on?
It's hard, man.
Yeah.
I'm human, so it's hard. I don't know how to like say with 100%. I think I'm full of shit sometimes. Like I'll say something and I'll be like, I don't waver. And then I like have a thought. Yeah. Or just an impulse or whatever. And it's like, fuck, where did that come from? Like, you know, it just humanity. It's hard to be, you can't be perfect. You can't be. Like, I'm a Jets fan. Am I 100% a Jets fan? No. Like, I get pissed at the Jets. I'm fuck them. You know, like, and then I'm like, where's your loyalty? Yeah. You're not loyal. You're out. You're on the next big thing. You're with Mahomes in the Super Bowl now. You just want to see someone win. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Like, all in. Am I all in? I'm all in on my marriage. I said, like, let's do this, and I did it. Yeah. And I'm all in. Good, bad, or otherwise. That's a contract I signed, and I said, let's do this. Yeah. And that's forever in my book. Am I the perfect husband? No. Like, flawed. Still working on myself, obviously, but with good intention, you know? I don't think a good person means that you're perfect. Yeah. A good person is someone who is like
always trying to be good.
Yeah, you're aware of where you lack, and you're trying to do better. And you may never reach like the perfect 100% of your potential. Yeah. But you're going to grow and you're going to adapt. And sometimes it's for yourself, and most of the time it's for other people that you love. And yeah, a good man to me, bro, is someone who sees where they've fallen, who says either I don't know or I need help, and they get it. I respect those guys a lot. Those are the people I respect the most. Dudes who are in groups, I respect them a lot. Yeah. They've made big mistakes, but they are also like owning their mistakes, and they're trying to work on themselves to get better. Yeah. That's how you like maximize your potential, I think. But to pretend like you've got everything figured out and you're strong and you got this and I know what to do. I'm a man. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's going to be a time in your life where it bottoms out. Yeah. And life's going to humble you quickly. And God does it in a bunch of different ways, the ways you least expect, in the ways that only he knows that can humble you. It's perfect. He's going to pull the rug out from under you, and you're going to be left with those vices, those things that you were like burying or covering up with work or pretending you're good with and hiding and masking in relationships or whatever. And when it happens, it's your choice now. It's an opportunity for you to like grow as a man. Are you going to get better? Are you going to say, I don't know? Humble yourself. My favorite verse is those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. The humble ones are the ones that get saved. The humble ones are the ones that say, like, hands up, like, I don't know. I don't have the answers. I'm asking for help, or I'm looking for guidance. I'm praying for assistance in my life. I want to be better. Yeah. When I'm not doing that, I'm a bad dude. I think when I'm just going about my shit, not talking and not looking for help and not speaking it out or just trying to change or if I'm not checking in with where I'm at, I'm a bad dude. I am bad, man. Good in some people's eyes, but like, I know me, not the best. So I'm judgmental. You know, I'll start judging myself. I'll judge other people. This'll drag me to a bad place. So all that to say, I don't even know how we got on the topic, but
all in.
I'm all in on my marriage. I guess I say that.
Yeah, man.
I'm all in on my marriage.
It's a good thing.
Good, bad, or
all
otherwise.
in on.
Yeah. Till the dirt.
I think I like realized that. I feel like a couple episodes ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start being ruthless.
You did say that.
Remember I said that?
Yeah, I did. I remember clearly.
I think I realized, dude, I just simply, maybe it goes to that, like you were talking about, the humbleness. I don't want to be like this, I'm so humble, you know, but like,
No.
I think there's this aspect of me that I cannot just let, like, if there's something in front of me that I see that like someone needs help or someone needs something, or like there's something I can do.
Yeah.
I can't just be like, not today. Like, I don't know. There's something in me where I'm like, or if I'm like, no, this guy's doing this, so screw him. Like, I'm going to not do this to spite or like, I don't know. It's just in me. I'm just like, I got to go do it.
That's a gift, bro.
Yeah.
You have
It's
a
like, I
gift.
gotta go do it.
You have a gift, man.
And then I feel I'm like, all right, here I go.
It might not feel good. Bro,
Yeah, it doesn't.
But you know you're doing the right
It doesn't
thing.
feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. Like, I feel like when I know it's the right thing, I can't go against it.
Yeah.
You know?
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That's one thing I'm all in on.
yeah, dude. I love that.
Like, indirectly,
Yes.
you know?
Yes.
Sometimes I don't think about it, or sometimes I'm like, no, screw that.
Yes.
I still can't.
Yeah.
I think I have to thank for that is how I was raised.
Yes.
You know?
Totally.
I think it's directly what it is. It's exhausting a little bit. Not gonna lie.
That's a fight.
That's my like inner, like, I think me fighting with myself.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, dude, just like enough.
Yeah.
What about me? What about Mikey? Give me something.
Yeah.
You know?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's the giving nature of your heart. Like that's the gift that God gave you, I think.
Yeah.
And the way you were raised and all of that. Like he sculpted you into a person who's going to give
Yeah.
and expend energy. And that's beautiful, man. And I feel that way. Like I'm all in on, I have hope always that there is good in people, all of them, every single one. And I'm all in on that thought.
Yeah.
I believe that to my core. When I'm at my best, I'm like, I'm trying to be a tool for that. And God uses me in that way to try to help bring that out of people. So I'm all in on that.
Yeah.
People are good.
I think also like being of service, you know?
That's a big one, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. That I'm all in on for sure.
Yeah.
But again, that's taught to me. Like that wasn't like,
Yeah.
I don't know if God made me to do that or, I mean, I think he made all of us to be of service to each other.
Yeah.
In positive ways.
Yeah, I think of it as like these things that God wants you to be.
Yeah.
Or like like I don't know how many there are, but the 5 characteristics of what God wants you to be
Yeah,
or something.
the 5.
I imagine that. I'm like, those are the little things to strive for and try to be.
Just
you know?
loving.
Yeah.
Like to love your neighbor.
Yeah, exactly.
To take care of that. It's so easy, man. And it's so easy to forget too at the same time.
Exactly.
But yeah, I think we're scratching the surface on like what God intended us to be. And I think that's a great reminder, bro. Like to keep in your head.
Yeah.
You do it just by your nature, but to remind yourself that God's got gifts for you coming too. And you don't do it for that reason, but you're in line with the purpose of your life by helping others that are in need. Yeah. In small ways and big. Like, yeah, you don't know the impact you're having when you're just like getting out of your car to help someone like fill up their tank. Like that day you did that. You know, even if the guy was like, "Fuck you," and drove off and was like you felt empty afterwards, like you know it was the right thing to do. Yeah. It's the right thing. There
was this one I meant to bring it up last time, but the church I went to in Texas with Margot, it's cool. I can go online.
Oh yeah,
like a live stream,
100%.
So and I watched the one she went to. Was it last week, dude? Another thing. Hey, time's going so slow. It's awful, but also great.
Is that how you feel?
Oh my god!
I love it.
Before all this, dude,
yeah,
I was like, dude, what's going on? Like, I'm 28. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm old as hell. And now I'm just like, why is it only February?
It's amazing. Bro.
I'm like freaking out sometimes.
Don't change that.
You know? Yeah.
Live slow, Mike.
It's nice, yeah. It's funny though when you're in the other seat. Yeah. It's like you're always like, well, why isn't it faster?
I know. Well, now you're like, I gotta get back. Like, why is it taking so long to get back?
Yeah, I think that's good though.
Yeah, but you were saying about church, man, about your watch.
Yes. So one thing stuck with me. The pastor was talking about.
Yeah.
He was talking about like he was using like music as a analogy for like how to kind of like live life and how like I don't know, I guess how to live life. He was talking about how like there's in the classical music there's like certain notes in music. There's like staccato notes, which is like really like ding 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 ding, like small, like, just, like a one beep, quick beep, beep. Just a one quick note. Yeah. You know? But then you can like hold the note and make like a long note. You know, like with resonance, right. Like long. And then like it's a kind of like you connect all these notes into like a song. Right. You know? Right. Like that's how you want to live life. You don't want it to be like you're only being like or you're only like acting in God's like, you know, light, like in these little tiny ways. You want it to like incorporate it. That's really, you know, awesome. Into like an ensemble. Yeah, man. You know, into a beautiful life, into a beautiful song. Yeah. You know? Yeah, dude. I thought that was a good analogy. How that's maybe like, yeah, I like that. You know, that is beautiful. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. 100%. You know, it's one of those times when you're like maybe when you know you think about something, right? Yeah. And you're like, oh man, I shouldn't do that. Or you were pissed. You know, what if you were just pissed for that time and that's your one emotion? You know what I mean? That you left your keys or whatever. Yeah. And then Lena came back, got you in, and then you rushed over here. Yeah, exactly. Then we had a worse probably conversation. Exactly. Then instead you know, this happened. Then you got your journal, you sat in your car, and you were writing, and you were with God for a little bit. And it's like this whole thing, this journey some trees, that you created. Look at the sky. Yeah, like you made it into this bigger kind of like more meaningful thing instead of just a little tiny like hiccup. 100%. Yeah. And then let me just, because now I'm going to share it. I'll share a piece of it. Because I don't know, it came out of me. I don't know how. So I said, a moment of reprieve from all of the noise. I feel God in these moments, a gentle push away from my vices into the peace and serenity he offers me daily in the greatest gift he's given me, my life. Like I wouldn't have had that thought today. Yeah. That wouldn't have came out of me. And it wouldn't have came to me. I wouldn't have realized that like I've been given a gift of life and I could choose to stop everything, put away the noise, look at the trees in the sky and just have a moment with God to say thank you and just see what comes. That's offered to us every day.
And somehow, like, I go weeks without stopping. Weeks sometimes without stopping. Even on my runs, I'll forget. I'll like just run home. I won't stop. I think it's important to like stop and remind yourself, or just have a moment of like, let's see what comes. If I just get real quiet here and I turn off the noise, all the chatter and the music and all of it, what comes to me? What gifts are here? And it's amazing, like the reminder that he gave me in like 10 minutes. What would I have done with that 10 minutes?
Yeah.
You
Would
know?
have been a one note, like
One boop, staccato, same old, nothing.
Yeah.
So it painted my day in a way that like it made it way more beautiful. And I hope to carry that to tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's it, just tomorrow. Because if I start thinking too far ahead, I'll lose it. So if I could bring that to my tomorrow, and I'm gonna take 10 minutes to just turn off all the noise. It's uncomfortable at first. I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
or until you forget your keys again.
And
you have that choice
then God'll make me forget my keys, or my tire will fall off or something. But yeah, I'll have that forced upon me, or I'll choose it. But I'll be humbled. I'll be humbled to and reset. God's trying to remind me that I have gifts in life, and not to take those for granted, man. And to be a better version of myself, to receive those gifts more often, and to be grateful, and then express that gratitude to the world, and express that love through me from Him to you, and to whoever's listening, and to the people we meet. And I'm real pumped about Archer. I'm going to Archer City.
Yeah.
Dude, the film is going to Archer City.
Yeah.
2 nights at Archer City.
You're doing a showings? 2 showings?
Yes.
What?
Booked out.
No way.
Sold out.
Let's go.
The whole town's coming.
Man, I can't be there.
Can I express this to you? It's okay. It's okay. Can I express this to you? I'm because I know you'll get a kick out of this. Okay. I almost want to like pull it up. The Last Picture Show by Peter Bogdanovich came out in 1971. It was the birth of one of the major independent film movements in America, period. It was shot in Archer City. Jeff Bridges was like, it was his first big film. He got nominated for an Oscar.
Oh, wow.
Best Supporting Actor, I believe. It was an Oscar-winning film as well. When Adam and I started writing, we watched this movie, and it was a major inspiration point. It's in Texas, North Texas, this small town. Larry McMurtry was this author who wrote the book that was adapted to the movie. He's this huge author, and it's his hometown. So we watched the movie, we'd get really excited, and we'd start writing about this place. Fast forward 2 years, 2022, the end of it, we're filming in Archer City. I'm in the location where the film was made, making our film with this group of people. How many years? 50 years later? We're in the same place, same spots, like all of it. Almost like like it was weird. Fast forward a couple more years, like we're at the tail end, bro. This movie is like a month away from being done. And 2 from being shown, and we're going to the same place at the theater where the movie like took place.
Dang.
I don't know if I'm going to come back. Like, I feel like I'm going to explode into a million pieces, bro. But I almost like, I'm trying to keep my expectations low, but I feel like God is like, you're going to have, this is going to be one you'll never forget. So I'm really excited.
I'm happy for you, man.
Thanks, bro.
That's awesome.
We're right there.
Dang, man, I want to go.
This is a 4-year journey and change, going on 5. And we're here now. We're here now.
That's wild.
It
must feel weird, like just the full,
risk.
like how many years of just, this has been like your guys' life.
Everyone, it's funny how like, not everyone, but a lot of people who've made films were telling us like, either you can't or you shouldn't. Like it's a big undertaking. And I get it now. It's like, if you don't love it, I'm all in on story. What am I all in on? I'm all in on story impacting people because it impacted me. So unless you love this thing, you're not going to do it, which makes sense. I get it. But I'm willing to, and thank God I have a wife who's willing to like take a major risk, and create a partner who's willing to take a risk. Like, and we're risking a lot, but yeah, you got to swing, bro.
Yeah.
If you believe what you say you believe, you got to step up to the plate and
That's
swing.
what it's about.
Yeah, so I'm gonna swing. Adam's gonna swing.
Yes.
Yeah, Katie's swinging.
Come on.
Come
on.
And I love those people so much.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. We got a shout out real quick because it's on my heart, dude. Our girl.
Oh yeah, Tori.
Our podcast. One of our favorite guests, Victoria Rader-Manis.
You Are Here alumni.
You Are Here alumni is nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
Her film is nominated for an Oscar. Her short film, Alien, is one of the best, nominated for best short film, live action. I don't know if that is a thing or not, but best short film, period.
You can go watch it right now.
You can go watch it on Vimeo. Yeah, but if you tune in, 'cause I got a feeling.
Yeah.
Tori's the best.
That's it.
Been saying it.
That's gonna win. It's best short.
Best short.
That's gonna win.
It ain't no surprise, bro. I told you. How does it feel to have like someone from the crew? It's the best feeling in the fucking world because you know, this is the thing that I think was the most frustrating thing. Yeah. And this is why it's so rewarding now because I knew when I met Tori and when we started working together. Yep. Why is no one driving to like see her in this show at the Crane? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I felt this way about many people that I met, but Tori is like always been, in my book, the best of the best. Mm-hmm. I've seen it really up close. She's unbelievable at telling story, at like letting life transfer through her to you. And she's the like top tier scene partner I've ever experienced. She's so talented and technically good at what she does. She cares more than everybody about her work. About when she shows up to a story, she cares. She put all of herself into it. She prepared as much as she possibly could. She doesn't let a moment pass her by when you're in a scene with her. She doesn't miss a fucking thing. Yeah. She'll catch something off you and you'll feel it right away. She takes you to a place you couldn't have gone by yourself or with another partner. So it's not a surprise Tori's getting the recognition she deserved. She works her ass off too on top of it, where a lot of people don't. She busts her ass, man. She never stopped. So Tori Rader-Manis, go get it. She's about to bring it home, dude. I'm telling you. So if you haven't yet, go check it out. Alien on Vimeo. And go tune into the Oscars because she's about to win one. Dude. And it finally, I knew I was right. Yep. Like I'm not crazy. The way we were working and to see her execute it for years now, the world took notice. Yeah, man. So we're right. Like it works if you use it. You know? We were right.
When is it?
Oscars?
Yeah.
Early March, I want to say. Yeah. Like early March.
That is wild, man.
It's crazy.
But that's the truth of it is like, it's like if you want to make some shit. Yeah. Like just make it. And like, you never know what's going to happen.
You don't.
Because it's true. Anyone can do it. You know, it's a world where so many things are brought up. Yeah. Every day. Yeah. So many things are, put on a pedestal every day. So many things are chosen. Yeah. Like you can be one, like we could all be one.
That's right.
So keep making stuff.
And the best thing about her is she wasn't going to stop whether the world said yes or no.
Yeah, exactly.
Undeniable.
She hasn't.
Undeniable.
From New York to LA.
That's a great lesson for whoever's out there and like they're interested in acting and stuff. I would look to Tori because perfect example of who you should be.
She was on or no, she didn't. Did she do like an interview with Adam in the moment?
Yeah, I think called in and did one. Yeah. So you go check it out on Anytown Actors Lab YouTube page. There's she's talking about her experience on that film specifically. So
that's awesome,
bro. Yeah, dude.
Congrats, Tori.
She's crushing.
That's awesome, man.
Life's about to change,
right?
Life's about to change.
What does that realistically do? You think
to her?
Yeah.
Oh, she don't have our number anymore, dude. Hey, she'll never be on this podcast again.
She was, 2-time guest?
Yeah.
And maybe 3 with the videos?
Yeah, we had stuff. 4 with the videos. Hey, thank you for the 4, Tori.
Thanks for the video view spike. Thanks, Tori.
bro. No, she's about to. Her career.
That's really why we interview all these people,
just
so we can maybe get some views.
Just so hopefully we get some views. No, bro, we're like, I love that. Like, there is no view count anymore. It is truly like, if you watch, thanks.
Yeah,
like if you don't, it's all good.
Yeah, and I'm totally cool.
I'm totally cool.
I don't care, man.
I love it, bro.
Yeah,
this is our time capsule.
You never know, man. In 5 years, when we're famous. No, I'm kidding.
When Tori's view spikes got us famous. Yeah.
Yeah, when everyone else's view spikes got us raking in the views.
I had a question for you.
You did?
Yeah, it just came to me while we were talking about spirituality and stuff. Let's say there is heaven, dude, and when you die, if there was someone walking towards you in heaven, who would you hope it would be first?
My grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely grandma. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good answer.
I want to see her, man. I do.
You know how good that's going to be?
Yeah. Yeah.
How good.
What do you picture heaven as?
Just like a big ass pasture.
Now, yeah. Okay, that's good.
That's how I see it.
You know when heaven like looks, when they picture heaven in like movies or like some, explain it. It's like this hazy, like white kind of.
Oh, like cloudy?
Yeah. Like, I don't want
to be in the clouds.
I don't want that.
What would you like?
I want like just the normal world.
You want New Jersey? You want like
maybe
New Jersey?
New Jersey, but no rules.
No laws? Nothing?
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just like, I don't know.
Right
It's
on.
weird to think about.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's strange.
It is weird to think about.
It's really weird.
Yeah, man.
Whatever it is, I hope I go.
Oh, yeah, bro. Me too. Me too, man. Yeah. Man. That's always hard, bro. It's always hard. I feel like that's a tough one, dude. I feel like that's such a tough one, man. Like, I hope I go. Yeah.
You got anything else, bud?
I mean, do you feel like do you feel like are you willing to risk in order to achieve something? Like, how comfortable are you with risk? Because I'm learning about myself. Like, I was very uncomfortable with risk. Sticking my neck out.
Yeah.
To get like chopped potentially. Like, and then be fucked for a while. Like, how comfortable are you with doing that? I feel like a lot of the most successful people do not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Not that I'm comparing, but like, I look at myself and I realized like I was very afraid of risking things.
Yeah. I mean, even talk about like business.
Yeah.
Technically, dude, if we really want, we could take out 3 loans, 3 credit cards.
Could.
Buy everything we need for like a coffee shop. Put 30 grand, buy the machine, do the rent for a couple months and just start and then try to make the money back and
100%
possibly do it.
Yeah.
That's starting a business.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a risk.
That's what it is. I mean, that's why some people like they save their own money to do that, but you're also, that's your money that you're spending.
Yeah.
Right? You're kind of risking that. It's like, the longer you wait, the longer you might not do it.
100%.
Right? So if you have an opportunity that you have a pretty good chance at doing something, might not be a bad idea, like investing in like that way and starting something, risking. It's all about risk analysis is business.
What is it worth?
You know what I mean?
But my brain was wired for so long where like, don't risk. Like, do the safe thing always. The safe bet is the best bet.
Yeah.
To a point though, bro.
There's different risks.
Like we're risk analysis.
There's like gambling risks.
Right. But I guess like what you're saying with like, okay, we take out a loan. Let's open a cafe. Mike and Dave's Cafe.
Yeah.
Right? We took out a couple loans and now we owe with some interest. And we have 2 months rent. We look at numbers and stuff. I don't think that's it's a risk.
Yeah.
But it's not this crazy gamble. Like, it is a partial gamble. Like, you don't know how many people are going to walk through the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? You're trying something. But at the end of the day, it's like, you got to try something.
Yeah.
If you want to like create a thing.
Yeah. That's how a lot of businesses go is like, they don't make money for the first couple months. Like, they finally make their first little bit of money.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, dude.
Like that type of thing. Like in It's a Wonderful Life,
Exactly.
when they got the dollar or
Yeah.
something. You know?
Yeah. The building loan.
Yeah. When they first got their, they gave over the money, but they had one left.
And they saved the day
Yeah.
by just having enough from their vacation.
And then you get to a point where you can manage everything.
Yeah,
you
bro.
know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. That's how it is.
Yeah,
For me, I was pretty I was a lot more risky early on, just trying things. And I mean, with the podcast stuff and getting equipment and stuff, you know what I mean? I was doing freelance and everything. It's a risk, you spend a couple grand.
For sure.
The equipment I have, I probably have invested maybe $8,000 of equipment over the years. It's made money with it.
Yeah.
Probably made it back the amount of money that I spent on it, but I didn't really go that hard, you know what I mean? It was more kind of...
For sure.
So it was very low risk, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
I am willing to risk something, but I don't think I'd it is tough for me to think, let me just drop some, loans and start something up. I'd rather have a plan and really try to figure something out.
For sure. I totally understand. You have to prepare.
Yeah.
And I think that with what I'm talking about with the film stuff, it's 4 years, also 15 years of my life has been dedicated to it.
Yeah.
Then this last 4-year chunk is specifically for this small business.
Yeah.
Which is a film. So we've looked in and out 17 different ways on the risk and the reward and whatever.
Yeah.
But ultimately you got to pray, in my opinion, and see where your heart lies at the end of that. Sleep on it, wake up.
Yeah.
Is your heart settled on this? Are you fearfully acting, or are you faithfully acting? And yeah, you got it. I mean, I'm at a point in my life where I am willing to take a risk.
Yeah.
What do I have to lose, dude?
Honestly, dude, it's gonna be the same as what you're doing, right? What is the risk? Is putting down a loan, right, for the movie? It's you've been working.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep.
Well, you're gonna work a little more.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, it sounds pretty similar. Sounds pretty similar to what we've been doing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, not much has changed exactly. So why am I so fucking afraid? That's my point.
The longer you wait, it's just the longer it's
I'm
gonna
just
take.
getting older. The longer it takes.
Yeah.
Less work out there. That's all.
Yeah. Sometimes too is people need a risk to light a fire under your ass.
I feel that.
Sometimes you need to be oh shit,
100%.
That's probably where the most successful people get successful, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's when they're oh shit, if I don't make it work, then I'm done.
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah. You don't want to feel that all the time, but definitely for a little bit, maybe. Especially if things are comfortable for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel too with sometimes with work where I'm oh man, I'm chilling, I feel good, and I've set things up for myself.
Too good.
Yeah. That's why I think I'm trying to do the business stuff,
100%.
trying to figure that out.
100%.
I got plans, I got things I want to do, so I don't know. I feel I'm in a steady incline.
Yeah.
I don't need to risk too much anymore.
For sure.
For
sure. That's a good thing.
So yeah, but definitely the risk taking. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. It's really tough.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, dude. Don't be afraid if you feel like you got something, and it's if you're at a point in your life where you're feeling pretty stagnant.
Yeah.
And you've got something on your heart, and you believe in yourself, and you got a team you can work with, and you got a plan. Take a swing, dude. I'm talking to whoever's in the position I was in, or felt like I was in. Yeah, in the worst case, it ignited a fire, and now I have to adapt if it goes good or if it goes bad. But I made a choice.
Yeah.
I stuck my neck out. I put my feet out there and I stood on it. And I had a team who's willing to do that with me, and I'm grateful. And I'm excited one way or the other. Something's going to change.
Yeah.
No way around it. Something's going to change, and I'm really excited for that. And all in the hopes of being of service to people. Yeah. All in the hopes that I can be of more service to people. So more shorts are on the way. Mikey's inspired me to do that. I'm writing again.
Good.
Small ways, big ways. Story can affect anybody in great ways, in little bits, like we're seeing with Tori.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for more stories coming.
Keep
forward.
making stuff, man.
That's
Keep
it,
doing
bro.
it.
If you want to be a part of that, I might recruit you.
Hit us up.
If you haven't yet, you want to, if you're still listening to the podcast, we love you. I love you so much. go check out Anytown Pictures on TikTok. Anytown Pictures on Instagram. We're gonna be posting again for this release.
Ooh.
Wherever the news is, or if it's being released, whatever festivals we get.
You'll hear that in a couple episodes next up.
It's gonna be coming up. So if you haven't yet, go follow there. We'd love to have you check out the story. I think it's a great one. I put everything I have into it, and I hope it reaches you. That's all I have to say. That's my plug.
My name's Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another. Boom.